What is the number one best resource for entrepreneurs? One that will completely level the playing field and enable you to launch and scale your projects quickly, effectively, and mitigate personal risk while doing so. First, let's highlight some common hardships that business owners and entrepreneurs face, and it stops them from moving forward or causes them to close doors completely. Lack of funds to launch or scale, lack of resources, high interest on the funds you're currently using, and lack of guidance. Do you relate to any of that? What does the number one best resource do for you? What we're here talking about and what you're going to learn about in just a second. It allows you to get the funds you need. It allows you to get the resources you need. It allows you to get them at the speed you need them. It keeps interest low or non-existent, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So what is it? It's 0% interest unsecured funding. If you haven't heard of this before, you are really in for a treat. If you have heard of it, I'm willing to bet that you haven't implemented it in the best way that you can, okay? It's revolving, scalable, low-cost credit lines that can be used the same as cash for any purpose, and the use is repeatable. Why is this the number one best resource for entrepreneurs? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, no equity sharing. Using this type of financing allows you to keep all of the equity in the business, deal, or venture, which can be a huge amount of money in the future. You don't have to share with anybody. Utilization. Most times these accounts do not post on your personal credit. Cost. In most cases, you do not have to pay any money to use this type of financing for up to 2+ years, and that's repeatable. Scalable. This type of financing can be reused and scaled indefinitely, meaning you can get more and more of it. Usability. This type of financing can be used for literally anything, and that is not an exaggeration. How much can you get? You can get really up to $500,000 of this 0% unsecured financing. But on average, we see people get around $150,000 to $200,000, which for most use cases is plenty for what they're trying to do. What can this be used for? Like I said, literally anything. Can even be converted directly into cash and deposited into your bank account. You can start businesses. You can make investments. You can buy real estate. You can move debts around, get them off of your personal credit report, or get them at 0% interest if they were previously high interest. You name it, you can use this funding for it. Who can get this? Anyone. You do not need an existing business to get this. All you need is an EIN, which you can get in a couple hours from the IRS, and a 650 or better credit score. 680 or better is really ideal. How do you get it? Get an EIN and business articles, open a business bank account, which is not always required, in some cases it is, apply for 0% unsecured business funds, and it's really that simple. But here's the thing. You only get 1 to 2 shots at this within a 2-year period. So if you mess up, you gotta wait. And there are some very specific things you have to do to obtain and maximize this properly. It's the difference between getting $20,000 and $200,000. So it's really important not to mess this process up. Can you do it yourself? Yes. Should you? Not without guidance. That's where we come in. We specialize in obtaining 0% interest funds for clients to be used for any variety of purposes. We hold your hand through the entire process, connect you with internal banking resources and contacts, and coach you through all of it to ensure maximum results. The best part? We don't charge you a dime unless you successfully obtain the resources. That's right. We work for free until you get the results we are talking about. So like I said, that's where we come in. If you want us to hold your hand through this and show you how to get the best resource in the maximum amounts, click the link and let's get started. Still want to do it yourself? A little bit of the stubborn type? No worries. I made a free course on this and a free mastermind group to go with it. If you are dead set on doing this yourself instead of having a pro do it for you, not necessarily recommended, then click the link below labeled Do It Myself and get started with that. Short recap. We covered what the best resource for entrepreneurs is and why, how to have a pro secure this resource for you, how to secure this resource yourself, how to access a free course and mastermind on this topic, and below you're going to find a DIY inquiry removal guide as a free gift. You're welcome. So reminder, this is what we do all day, every day. Check out our huge collection of testimonials for clients we have done this for. If you want us to hold your hand through this process and do it for you for the maximum results, click the link and we'll do just that.